In this video, we are going to become a G rank hunter inside of Arise. So the latest update, the meta for the game completely changes. Like 100%. Shadows, useless, weapons, very powerful. Literally a flip-flop from last update and just the rest of the history of the game. Because this game's taken a turn from players just grinding the strongest shadows from S-rank dungeons to farming like medium tier dungeons for dust. So that way they can enchant their S-rank weapons, which we will be getting one today. Our DPS is literally going to go up by like 1,000%. So we can become one of the first G-rank hunter players in the game. I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of people who have this yet. So if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Now, just real quick, this video is sponsored by Anime Legends Simulator. They were kind enough to give me a little bit early access look at their new game, which has so much soul leveling stuff in it. Look at all this stuff. It is crazy. If you know me, you know I'm always looking for another soul leveling game to play. And this one should be coming out relatively soon. They have a ton of leaks and game info on their Discord, and they're also going to be giving out like limited edition mount codes and also potential early access to some people. So go join up their Discord. Link is on screen and in the description. Okay, this is recorded after the end of last video. Look at this. Look at this. First of all, my guild has a lot more money now. Our guild account is increasing in our value. There's still nothing we can buy because this is like right at the end of last video. Hopefully they add some more stuff for this soon. I'm just doing this that way we have like a beginning of video, then end of video comparison. And right now, based on our money, we're like number 19 if it didn't update. This thing updates very slowly though. But there is something I want to try. First of all, our damage is insane. Our damage from our units is actually useless now. This weapon does more damage than all of my units combined. And it's actually very expensive to buy. I'll go ahead. I'll wait to buy them because one of my goals in this video is I want to try to get a maxed out weapon, which I think is either S or SS rank, which is going to require us to get like, I think it's like 900 QA. I don't remember what it was. I'll get the exact number in a minute once I actually sit down and AFK it because it's all AFK work. I'm just sitting there waiting. But there is something I want to do considering we're going to be AFKing for a while. And that is I want to try to increase my rank. As you can see, some of the players in my server are SS rank, and I think some of them are actually weaker than me currently. So we should be able to do it. It'll take like 10 minutes though. But if we just head over here, yeah, rank, we can take SS. It does face heal town, which is bleach. 10 minutes, 20 rooms. Dark dungeon yet again. I wish that would change. But also one more thing on the guild. Look at this. So far, I've donated $748 trillion gems to it. I've only been beat by one member so far. I'm going to try to donate as much as possible. There's actually no reason to have that much money in the guild other than the fact that it makes this number higher. And right now we're labeled as number 39 despite having definitely more. Yeah. So these NPCs have a lot of health. As you see, when my units try to kill them, they do it about that fast. But if I just go around swinging, they all die in one hit. My lord. Because I do so much damage with my new weapon. And okay, here we go. 4 minutes left. I was also goofing off. Wow, that's a lot of health. Well, my damage with my M1 is definitely going to make this easy, though. But, there we go. We are now a rank SS. My G rank's now at 5.18. Okay, there we go. Rejoin back in. Yeah, see, this is one of my guild members. It has it above his head, too. Yeah, I'm so glad I just reset the server. Yeah, no, this video looks so much better now that I fixed it. Very exciting. Okay, so I want to see something. Now that we're SS rank, our sword should also deal more damage, right? Yeah, 243 trillion. Before that's still the same. I wonder why I thought it would have more because I ranked up. Maybe not. Maybe I know it. I think it does upgrade. I'm not entirely sure though. Now I do know there's 2 ranks, but I heard that apparently you can't go beyond SS rank. So I want to see if that's true or not because I would like to get higher rank. Let's see. So G rank is next. Same thing, but Lucky Kingdom. It lets me. Let's go. Let's do this. How much health are we looking at here? A lot of health. Oh, Lord. I might need to get more stats. Okay, yeah, no, we definitely need to get stronger. We need to get a better weapon or just better shadows. This is not possible yet. Okay, let's back out. So essentially what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be sitting right here with all these other people that are in my guild. And we are just going to punch this boss over and over again. Look at how much damage I'm dealing, how fast I'm dealing it. That is insane. And we're doing it for two different reasons. First of all, make the funny number higher. So that way we can make the other funny number even higher too. Oh, speaking of, upgrades, add gems. Fun little fact, if you want to add gems en masse, just do that, and it'll auto-correct for how many gems you have currently. So there's no having to count it out. But there you go. Almost to 1 QA. But also, to get this number higher, where my money is. If I head over here to the weapon shop, I need to buy this weapon, which is 1.33. I can buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. If I get one more, I can make an even higher tier. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8 with this one. As you can see, 3 combined. And if we want to make a higher tier of it, you basically need to get 3 of these weapons crafted into a higher tier. Then you get 3 of these weapons crafted into an even higher tier. It does remove your enchants, though. You got to be careful with it. Until you get as high as you can get, which is going to cost us a lot of money. Basically, to craft a D rank, you need 3 E ranks. Craft a C rank, you need 9, so we're 1 off of that. B rank is 27. A rank is 81. S rank should be 243. And then SS rank should be 729. I think that's right. So we're going to basically need, because we need 729 of these. Each one costs 1.33 QA. We're gonna need 969 QA. But it is almost a million trillions, by the way. Now we're at 736. We just went to 778. My goodness. We're getting a lot of money very fast, but we're gonna need a lot of money that you cannot get fast. But let's see, from this kill, we go from 820 up to 62. We got 42 there. So basically, we get like 40 per kill. We need to kill it 24,000 times. Oh, Lord. How many kills do I have? 35,000 in total? Well, I could probably do it if I AFK overnight. Good thing this server has a lot of people in it, so... And, oh! A raid started for Nippon City, which I think is... Let me just make sure. Yeah, that's the Chainsaw Man one. At this point, I'm just curious. How much health does it have? This is also the first dungeon of the new worlds. Okay, it's up here, up on the railway. E rank, Chainsaw Man, Twin Oz Blades. Let's go ahead and use a health rune, whatever. We got 5 people in it. Let's try it. Everyone in the server is fairly strong, so I don't gotta vet anyone. I'm not even the richest person in this set. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Weak. Even my shadows can deal with it. This is also the easiest version of it, and it's still quite tanky, but our weapon shreds through it. If I get a SS rank weapon this update, I will be unstoppable. For sure. I'm not even going to bother to arise these guys. And here's the boss. Oh, Lord, boss has way too much. The boss does not have enough health. Can I get it at least? We got it. What's he called? How strong is he? Oh, wow. 1.22k. I got an SS rank of it, which is the highest you can get. 718 billion. So just compared to what I have, it would be kind of worth it, but not really because of these. Still good, I guess. And oh, there is a new code. Coffin just came out. There you go. We got a boat. I bet it's the coffin boat. Yep. Exclusive coffin boat. Mihawk's boat. I'll keep using this one because it's faster. And a little bit of time later, and a dungeon spawned for this world. The JoJo world. It's an S rank! Let's load it up. Can I rank up it? Can't rank it up. There you go. I'll put 2 room runes and a bunch of health runes. 20% less health. Everyone here is pretty powerful, so I mean, let's try it. 20% less health and 2 less rooms. This is why I bought them. Oh my lord! These things have so much health. Even this, I think, which one's this one? The weakest of the 3. 1.39 trillion gems. I didn't even get it. Let's get drop a lot of money at least. Okay, 2.77 trillion. Did not get the arise, dang it. Can I get this one at least? No, this game does not like me. Okay, what about this one? Oh, we got one. Nice, which one was that? Yeah, her. It's stronger than like all of these. That's insane. That is the best normal unit. Checking the index. Yeah, that's a 1K. Wow. I didn't get that one. My lord, we have like some of the strongest players in the game in this server. There's one of them just left because it's like, you're not making it through it. And we can barely clear the first room on an S rank. This is going to require a lot of damage if we want to try to get the boss. Also, just realized my DPS right now is sitting at 530 trillion DPS. I just looked at it because it's over here now. I never look over here anymore. I only look over here. Just because this is where all my normal GUI is. Nah, we didn't get that one either. My luck is not lucking today with these arises. And nope, didn't get that one either. My luck is so bad. Why? You also get so little money for doing this compared to just grinding in the main server with a group of people. Like, the amount of money I'm getting is way lower here, but still pretty high. In fact, at this point, I don't think I can make any more significant progress outside of killing this last one, then we're leaving. Do we get him? Nope. All right. Well, I can go ahead and take my newly acquired scythes and upgrade them. Not on this menu. We want to do upgrader. We put, luckily they're on top, these in first. 10k gems, then these, and then the third set. And now that we've done that, by the way, for some reason, when you upgrade, it'll glitch out and not show you any things once you like run out. So what you want to do is if you have an extra weapon, put it in the menu and then take it out again, and then it will fix this menu. So go ahead and put these in so we make a C rank, 50,000 gems. It's still technically less damage than our current one. I don't want to spend too many rare powder dust on it, though, is the problem. I spent 200 to get the thing I have currently, and it's super expensive to upgrade these. It wouldn't be a problem if there was a easier way to get them, but there really isn't. Yeah, 36 to upgrade that one, 25 to upgrade this one. So I'm gonna need a lot for the later ranks, so I'm gonna hold off on upgrading them. I think that's probably the safe bet. Okay, a few hours later, just a lot of AFKing. 54 QA cash on us right now. Let's go ahead and buy some weapons. We should be able to make the next tier, but we're still pretty far off if we want to try to get a maxed out version of this weapon. Yeah, there we go. Money is gone, and we have a lot of weapons here. Oh, Lord. Also, I've been getting a lot of gems. I've been donating every once in a while. We're at 22 QA right now. We've definitely fallen. We're at 46 right now. But look at that. 5 QA alone. That's really good. Literally just stacking up gems for when they inevitably add stuff we can spend it on. But let's go ahead and combine these. It's fairly cheap to do this. And there you go. Made all the E ranks into D ranks. Now let's go ahead and make all of these into C's. And now we can make a B rank. 31 trillion by default. It's actually higher than that, I think. Yeah, 89 trillion. Okay, that's going to be good. But we're still missing a lot if we want to get an A rank. Yeah, AFK'd overnight, and we have 140 QA cash. We should be able to buy a few weapons for that. Just a few. And there we go. We are now poor. We're the second poorest person in the server. But if I type Reaper, look at that menu. We have a lot of weapons to combine now. Let's go see how high we can make our weapon now. Because right now we're sitting at a B rank weapon for 89 trillion damage by default. Yet again, we'll enchant it later. Now it's up to what? What's the newest number? 170 trillion by default. That is amazing, actually. Here we go. Yeah, we have 1 A rank, 2 B ranks, 2 C ranks, and a D rank. That means we only need 4 more B ranks if we want to get an S rank. And then we got to do all that again 2 more times if we want to craft an SS rank. But 170? That might be worth enchanting. You know what? Let's do a little it's 57 dust per enchant, which is such a pain. This is so hard to get. Can we just get lucky? That is good. 1.67 QA? What the heck? Okay. Well, we can craft this one down now. This one's worth using. What the heck? What's my DPS now? I should probably keep the other sword so that way I don't steal credit from the other players in my server. Because we all have a perfect thing going on. We're all just getting enough damage in like, every time. I might ruin it now. That is utterly insane. Okay, there's 2 things I want to try now. Because there is an A rank red portal for the JoJo area. First of all, let's just check my Okay, no, my DPS is too high. I might be stealing credit from them. This should drop the same amount of money, right? Because it's all the brutes are the same. I mean, yeah, I dropped the same amount of gems. Oh my god, I kill this thing fast. Yeah, I'm guessing I'll farm one of those guys on my own now. But there's a red portal here, which there's no way I can deal with. No way I can deal with this. My gosh, my DPS is at 4 QA. That shouldn't be allowed. Wow, this dungeon is still super difficult, though. It's very bizarre that I'm already dealing with, like, the strongest version of the strongest dungeon. And I'm not even where I want to be yet. Well, because I have this weapon, one more thing I want to try. I want to see if it's possible for us to rank up. Let's try this again. If I can near insta-kill the strongest enemy and kill you instantly, you take a few hits. Whatever, let's try it. I honestly lost track of how many rooms I've done, but there's only a minute and a half left. I might not be strong enough. You see the damage difference between me and my team? My team's basically useless, which is so disappointing, too. Also, Vorpal's crits deal so much more damage. Like, that's how much damage I deal normally. I mean, that's a Vorpal crit. You can see it there. It's, like, way larger. Dang. Okay, we made it super far, though. If I had to guess, we're somewhere around, like, 15 to 18. We'll try again with an S rank, I guess. The best bet. Also, I'm guessing whenever I'm available, I should try to run these lower end, like mid-rank dungeons, because this one drops the rare essence. What are they called? Dust. Because we're at 686 right now. If I run through this whole thing while scrapping, and I should also probably equip this weapon instead for looting. And oh, just like a cutscene. I didn't even know they added this. Oh, that's cool. Well, we made it all the way through except for the boss. We got 710 powder now, which is more. I'm actually getting money faster than I was overnight because apparently if you have the auto sell game pass, it actually causes enemies to respawn faster. But if there's someone who got credit on it that doesn't have it, it doesn't do that. So now that I'm doing enough damage where I'm basically killing on my own, I'm actually killing it faster. And it's respawning faster, too. So it's overall just a really good system. Okay, we have a bunch more sides now. Let's see how far we can get into the craft. Just so many crafts to do. There we go. That's the E's made into D's. Now let's do these. And now we have C's, which can turn into B's, which can then turn into our second A and our third A. My lord, how many? Because what's our scythe now? As we have 3 A's, a C, and an E. So a little bit over what we actually needed, but I'm guessing this is going to be risky because this is actually a really good enchant and we will lose it upon crafting. But if we do craft it, it does go up even higher. And we don't have we don't have one to replace this. This could be very risky, but I think it might be worth it. We're at 170 trillion and 1.67 QA on our 2 weapons. Let's just do it. I don't want to wait. I would need another 100 QA, essentially, to finish this. And if we want to make the SS rank, which is the highest, we need to make it another 2 times what we just did. That would actually take like another 2 days. Probably like another day and a night. But I mean, let's just do it. It's a risk. Look at that. 324 by default and 67 dust per enchant. All right, let's see. Do we get lucky? Oh, there's a high Vorpal. We'll only get damage on that. Vorpal. No, come on. Looting 3. No. Nope. Nope. Any damage, please. Burning Flame 2. That would have been awesome if we got it on a actual weapon. Come on. No, I don't have enough dust. Dang it. 324, actually. Dang it. We got unlucky. 1 second. What are we working with dust here? We have 45 and a bunch of common. We can turn the common into more dust, but it won't give us that many more chances. Yeah, see? It's only like 1 per, which is such a disappointing amount. Okay, we're definitely running lower in dungeons. We got to get a good enchant on this. There we go. We have 0 now. What are we sitting on? 145. That should maybe give us 2 rolls. It's going to be insanely close. Please, I beg you. 1 more. Sharpness 1. Oh, that's miserable. What are we sitting on? 431 trillion. That's so low. Okay, we got to get more dust. I'm guessing I got to look for good dungeons, I guess. Dang it, it's so disappointing. Dust is such a pain to grind, too. It looks like I'm just waiting for medium tier dungeons. And if I want to farm this on my own now, I'm significantly slower because my damage is so much lower. I lost like 3 QA DPS. And of course, it's a B rank of the dungeon. That is the hardest, and I just made myself super weak. Okay, whatever. I shall try to arise 1 of each. And then after that, I'll scrap. I do enough damage to kill him, but I'm not enough damage to like make it through this dungeon, I don't think. So the 2 ways for me to get dust is to either wait for medium tier dungeons or to just go to the AFK area. Or I'm essentially hoping for the 6% chances to get 20, which is a decent amount. But the only downside is I don't get any gems or money from here because this isn't any gems at all. Oh, they doubled Buru's chance. There's a ×2 event going on. Okay. Yes, we're basically hoping for rare powder. Every like 3 or 4 times we get it, we get 1 roll. And then we get 100 gems. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Okay, here's a mostly easy map that drops rare powder. I say mostly easy, not on difficulty, but on layout for the rooms. There's only like 1 room in here that actually sucks. The rest of them are very literally just straightforward. And wow, that's actually very fast. And that's glitchy if I dash. I didn't even get the arise on them. How? Now, let's see. We're at 15 right now. Let's see how many we have at the end of me doing this for 15 minutes. Also, we didn't even get the bad room, so this is actually a very good run. Too bad it's short. Ah, we got him. We got the cutscene. It's so weird with this guy instead of Sun Jin Woo. Ah, it teleports us out. Not nearly long enough to let us look at it. And I think I might have run out of time. And yeah, it's gone. So from that one portal that I ran like a dozen times, I'm at 47 essence now. So I got 32 from one round of dungeons. Of course, it heavily varies off of luck, which is also why I'm using a weaker weapon that has looting. I don't think I have another weapon that has higher looting than that one. Oh, there's a looting 3 right here, but it's super weak. That is the main problem. If I want to get more dust powder, I need to enchant something with dust powder. So you see my problem here? 190, this is 28, and this was 400 trillion. So there's a bit of a difference between these, but the ultimate best thing is when I do eventually enchant it, I roll some looting alongside it. But now we wait. Here's another drops rare powder, but it's a bad map. I'll still do it because I need powder so badly. Like there's these huge hallways with nothing in them in this one. And like enemies all behind buildings and stuff. Then I gotta like walk back. Nice map, but my least favorite gameplay wise. I do wish I could scrap rare weapons for rare essence. I know it can be very easily abused, but it would still be nice. And again, we're at 85. We can do one enchant. Let's hope it's better than this. Like sharpness, like 4 or 5 and above. All I'm asking for. Ah, and no way my next enchant. Sharpness 8 with looting 3. I'm keeping this one forever. I'm gonna make a whole 4th S rank. If I ever go, if I go for the double S, I mean, I'm gonna make a whole 4th S rank. I'm gonna keep this weapon because that's actually very helpful. What the heck? What even is my DPS with that? Because my old one was 1.7 QA, I think, was it? It's been like 12 hours, so I've somewhat forgotten. Also, that loot 3 is gonna be so good. I can get essence so much faster now in every single dungeon. Okay, let's hit a brute so we can get a rough estimate. I think I do way too much damage though. Oh yeah, I do way too much damage. Yeah, we can't go off the brutes. I am keeping that forever though until I get like a higher end damage loot 3. I just bought a whole bunch more sides. I probably should just waited. That is insane. Also, because it's been a while, guild update, we're at 453 QA. I figured out I can actually rank people, so I have a bunch of ranked players now in my guild. And as of right now, we are 20th place in the entire game. Yeah, it's updated, which is actually really good. Most of these top guilds up here are like mega tryhard. I think one of these guilds up here are doing a whole thing where they have like 100 members. And they're constantly swapping out members to donate, which I do not know how that's going to work once they actually add permanent buffs to the guild, like in this menu. Which is why we're not doing that for my guild, because I don't want to have people work for me that I then can't reward with buffs via the guild, because there just won't be enough room. I just don't think that's fair, personally. But hey, we're still like we're still on the leaderboard. We're top 20. That's like really good. I'm not nearly picky enough, or 21. Sorry. I'm not nearly picky enough to aim for one of these spots. But I'm guessing let's try G rank. We should be able to do it because last time I got very, very close, I'm pretty sure. And now I'm killing even faster. I just wish I could use a mount. Yeah, that's one shot. This guy's definitely dying faster. I don't have Vorpal at all, though. That's my main problem. I'm actually getting very lucky with having a low amount of the strongest enemy, and there's a lot of the ones I can one are like 3-shot. Very little of wind. Also, I really wish I had a counter for how many rooms are remaining because I've already lost track yet again. Oh my gosh, boss room with 2.5 minutes left. Oh, we got this. We got G rank. Oh my lord. This game is so easy. I got super lucky on my enchant, the layout of the dungeon, giving a lot of lower health enemies, and my movement was excellent. Very proud of myself, actually. Look at that. We're at G rank. We're at the bottom of the leaderboard because I have no money. That is hilarious. Did it increase my damage with my sword? I don't think it did. Now my shadows are stronger now. Look at that. They're way better. And above my head, yeah, we have the G rank. That looks really good with the Hunter's title and all that. So I think my DPS is hovering around 4.5. I think I might be able to get 5 if I had like a clean damage hit. But that actually isn't even max rank. There's one more rank above G, which is the N rank. Wow, it jumps all the way to Nippon, right? Oh, no, sorry, I mixed up the last two. Never mind. That's correct. Let's see how much health we're dealing with here. There's no way I can do it unless it's just the exact same amount of health. Oh, Lord. Okay, so I need to get about 10, 15 QA, I think. But yeah, I'm nowhere near becoming a national hunter. Right now, I'm a general hunter, a G rank. But National Hunter definitely isn't on the table. Not for this update, I don't think. Because there's only like 2 more weapons that are stronger than mine. An SS rank with sharpness 8. Maybe sharpness 7, I'm not sure. And also Vorpal would be nice of this weapon. And then there is a legendary weapon on the JoJo world. Which, if you get super high rank of, should deal more damage. But you need to get legendary powder dust, luckily, and roll well on it. So that's like top 1% players type thing. But hey, we did it. That's very exciting. I'm glad we managed to do that finally. I am not going to bother going for a double S this video just because that would probably take another 2 days. Which I'm still going to go for. I'm going to AFK the money for it and just see what happens. No, this is actually insane. Look at the damage I deal with this guy. I can't farm over there with those guys anymore that I was farming with earlier because, like, I'll just do one. I'm going to steal 1 kill from them. This boss has like 8 QA health on average. I just dealt 7.94 of it. So they can't get credit. I can farm, just no one else can get credit. I'm not rude enough to steal their farm. So I basically have to farm on my own. You could literally say that I'm officially solo leveling. And now, yes, for the end of the video, we have 506 QA gems, which is just so much. I personally have donated 41, and then all these top guilds. Currently, we're sitting at a nice, solid 21st place. Overall, not too bad, considering we're not being super tryhard about it.